Hey guys, what is going on? We are back with some more Pokemon FireRed. I did a couple of things off screen. I got out of that Diglett infested shithole, got back to Vermilion City, taught my Gyarados Water Pulse, which may not work out so great with his attack, special attack. I don't remember what water is physical or special. I should really be doing this kind of research. I don't know how it's going to work out, but at least it gives him something water type move to use. So, alright, so what I'm going to do now, I believe, is buy some items and then take on the SSN. The Suzanne, as I like to call it. Suzanne, no. Yeah, actually, I don't really know how much money I have. Oh, I have quite a bit of money. I don't like that they don't let you buy potions anymore, but I guess I might as well. Oh, that's a lot. I'll buy, like, I like to have even numbers, or I mean, like, yeah, 9. 9! Yeah, 9, because then I'll have 15. Perfect! Beautiful. I have some small amount of OCD. I could use definitely a couple of antidotes. I could really use some paralyze heals, because if I'm going to be taking up Lieutenant Surge pretty soon, he's going to paralyze me probably every other fucking turn. And as I learned in Diglett Cave, having some repels is always, always a good idea. Alright, so now that I've sort of stocked up a little bit, I'm going to get on a boat and ride off into the sunset. I've always kind of wondered, it's very strange, the SSN. Well, I guess I'll tell you when it happens. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it. Who hasn't seen this? The SSN is a famous luxury cruise ship. It visits Vermilion once a year. Wow, that's actually kind of a big deal then, I guess. This is like a thing. It's strange how small the region is, why it would only visit once a year. Welcome to the SSN. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? I do! I flashed the SS ticket. I always thought that was a weird way to phrase that. Like, you flashed the SS ticket, like you just showed your dick to the ticket, and then the sailor was like, alright man, whatever, just go on the boat. Stop showing your dick to all these children. There's nobody around, it's just me. It's only me. Whoa, okay. Alright, what is this? Is this some kind of, like, I'm just compelled to quote Zoolander. Is this Center for Ants? No, that would be the easy joke to make. No, this is just a very, very tiny boat. How many people? Is it just me and the captain, like, scrunched into that tiny little... Oh, this is a very ineffective port, too. There's no other boats. There's rocks everywhere. Jesus Christ. This place is a goddamn death trap. I'm getting on this boat? Christ. Alright, okay, this is going to be fine. Hey, passengers are restless from this long voyage. You might be challenged by the more bored ones. Oh, cool. Well, that should be fun. I could deal with that. Who's my lead right now? Ahab? Yeah, I'll probably let Athena work with some things for a little while here. I think actually, yeah, this person... Bonjour, I am le waiter. Good evening, I am le stereotype for the evening. I'll be happy to serve you anything you please. Le strong silent type. Oh god, is he French, or does he frequent Reddit circa like a year or two ago? That was a really obscure, stupid joke. That should not be... Oh! One of these cabins, they let you rest. This is not that cabin. My soul companions and friends are Pokemon I caught on my journeys. That honestly doesn't sound that bad. They seem really with it, like smart, good companions. I don't see any reason why... I mean, shit, if you only had Pokemon and you were an old guy like that, he's probably had a season past. Lots of loves and heartbreaks, successes and failures. I want to play as that guy. Actually, you know what? Legitimately, I would love to play in, like, an older... Like, in the past. Like, almost a prequel to Pokemon. Like, I don't care if the Pokemon pool is shallow. Like, I would just love to play in, like, you use, like, nets instead of Pokeballs, and, like, it's about learning to train Pokemon and battle Pokemon for, like, the first time. Like, the first time Pokemon and humans, like, really started to get that system that they've got going. I would love that! There's that one Pokemon movie, I think, the one with Celebi, I think? Where, like, it's like a young Professor Oak. Like, that's awesome. I want more of that. I would love to play, actually, as a young Professor Oak. That would be the coolest shit. That would actually be my dream game, like a full 3DS version where you play as a young Professor Oak. I can't even. Growlithe. Yeah, I don't think I want to just... Oh, yeah, obviously, yeah, I keep forgetting I've got Water Pulse. I keep forgetting I've actually got a Water type now. I mean, never using Gyarados, I forget he's even there. So I've got 4 good Pokemon right now, so I'm probably going to roll with this party for a while. It's actually, I think it's a decent... oh, good. This is just great. That's wonderful. This is going to take forever. Actually, I might be able to get him in 1. No, probably 2. Oh, just kidding. All right. Well, all right. I may be selling Ahab a little short, or maybe water is physical. Because if water's physical, then he's going to be a wrecking machine. All right. Well, can I use your bed? Do you mind if I Now there's a lot of games where they let you like slip into the bed and like you can like lay under the covers almost. I've always actually kind of really liked that. It just makes me feel like I'm actually doing it. Like it gives it a little bit more of a layer of realism. Maybe this is the girl who... Yes, there we go. Good. All right. So I got to remember this because I'm probably going to need this a couple of times. If I remember correctly, some of these trainers are relatively not tough, but you know the toughest ones we've seen so far. And this guy fucking battles you as soon as you walk in the goddamn door. He's just, oh, okay. I was gonna say, is he just like, I just imagine him just like sitting on the edge of his chair with his Pokeball in his hand. He's just like shaking, like waiting for that door to open so we can battle somebody. He's all jacked up from this long voyage. I believe it. All right, this should not be too difficult. Fury attack. Attack with, god damn it, man. I'm telling you, the accuracy on some of these attacks in game feels so low. Like even though Fury attack's accuracy is only like, I don't know, it's like 80 or something, so you'd think, yeah, that's really good, but it's just so often it feels like it misses. But of course, that's not necessarily how, it being 80, you know, accuracy doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to hit 80% of the time. There's a lot of different things that go into that, a lot of different numbers that go into that. But I like Pokemon because you can choose to play it really any way that you want now, especially with the way that they facilitate all the different playstyles. You can either just play the game using type advantages, catching Pokemon you like, you can have fun that way, and you can battle trainers in-game for a long time, and get a lot out of the game without having to delve into the meta, but you can also delve into the meta, and the meta is just like, I mean, it's, you know, I'm not going to, I mean, it's very good, it's very deep, there's a lot of different things that you can do. You know, I'm not going to make widely hyperbolic claims about the Pokemon meta, but I do really, really enjoy it. It's really actually the meta I've gotten the most into in my life, other than like older Halo games, which no longer really relevant for that. Alright, well that was fun. He poisoned my Fearow, which is unfortunate, but luckily this lady is letting me sleep in her bed. Now, what does she do while I sleep? I know that sounds, I don't mean anything really pedophilic, but what is she? She's just like watching me? She's just staring at me? Is she knitting, staring at the door? All of these things are kind of weird and creepy, and I don't really like any of them, frankly. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch. Oh no, she hasn't gained a level yet, so I'm just going to keep her. Waiter, I would like a cherry pie. Well, I'm not the fucking waiter, so you can just go eat shit, lady. I really always hate it. I've worked in restaurants a lot, and I always hate that when people mistake you for the waiter if you're not a waiter. Like, even if you're just really close, you know, and to the average person, there's no goddamn difference. But in your head, you're like, I'm not a fucking waiter. I'm not gonna get your fucking food. Like, it's bad. I've done some security work at restaurants, as well as waiting, and it's always, it's always unfortunate when people get you mislabeled. But you gotta roll with it. If you're really the kind of person that's gonna get mad at every little thing like that, you kind of deserve to be angry all the time, frankly. Alright. Pitchy. So I'm not the only one that thinks that the Lassus pose is kind of like sexually suggestive and maybe a little weird considering these are all children. I mean, I don't like to, you know, project that, but it really seems kind of strange. And there have definitely been some trainers that you're like, oh my, that's, alright, hold on. This is made for an audience. I mean, I'm sure that young males are the target demographic for Pokemon, as are most, oh, fucking poison point. Well, at least she keeps hitting. It's interesting, though, that, like, every hit is another chance to get... Oh, she might just KO this damn thing. Ah! That was good, though. That was pretty good. And again, I'm very close to a healing station, so I'm really not that worried about it. Not that worried about it. That is the one thing that makes this quite a bit easier. Well, actually, pretty much completely easy. I mean, now, you do make a lot of money off of these trainers, so you could, you know, just kind of use the money that you make to buy more items, and yada, 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 yada. But it's really just nice having that little healing station around. Just for the record, if you ever hear any rumbling or scratching or anything like that, I am actually keeping an eye on my girlfriend's dog. And my dog and her dog are just like super good bros, and they beat the shit out of each other all the time. So there may be some small dog play noises. Oh, right, yes, I should probably go heal. Just don't panic if it sounds like a bear is trying to scratch its way into my room. That's effectively what is happening. It's just a large golden bear. Alright, you look tired. Would you like to... Yeah, sure. Sure. Glad to see that everyone was looking for fashion chippers. She might just be a nice lady. I mean, you know, she might just be a good-hearted lady who, in this utopian society, who just likes to help people out. That's good. Alright, so let's go ahead and take on the rest of these screwballs. I love Pokemon. Do you? Of course! Of course! Of course. I have probably now a video record that I love, in fact, Pokemon. I love, in fact, Pokemon. I, in fact, love Pokemon. Sometimes me no word talking very good much. I'll say that a couple of times. Alright. Nope. God damn it. Really, really unfortunate. Well, double kick should be... Oh, yeah, I was going to say it's probably not. Firo does have, I mean, if I remember, like, decent defense. I should really just be sticking to Peck for the most part. It's going to do more damage. And I think, actually, she learns Drill Peck, I mean, relatively early in the grand scheme of things. And, of course, at some point, I will get Fly. And Fly is a pretty good move for that whole thing. Again, not knowing what flying is, physical or special. Just going to kind of guess and hope for the best, I think. Alright, so that child has been slain. Let's just take this item. Brick Break. Oh, yes. I am going to teach that to my Mankey immediately. That is a wonderful, wonderful move. It's just... Oh, man. Oh, that would be cool, too, but there's really no reason. Let's move Brick Break. I guess it would be nice to have... Well, that's the thing. You think to yourself, you could teach Brick Break to Charmeleon, right? And you'd have a counter for rock types. But at the same time, you should never have your Charizard out against a rock type. I mean, that has a good rock type attack. You know, why would you... I mean, yeah, it's a good counter, but if you're not playing the meta, it's really unnecessary. Now, Low Kick is actually kind of sort of nice. Like, it does work better, I think, in some situations, like on Onyx's, Steelix's, Snorlax, and like a lot of Bruno's party, I know, will be affected by that pretty well, because I think he's actually got a couple of Onyxes. But at the same time, for smaller Pokemon, you know what, actually, Scratch is kind of just completely unnecessary, so let's just go ahead and just take that out, and we'll work out what fighting moves we do and don't want to use later in the game. It's really, really weird that you just shove the disc onto their face, and it somehow teaches them things. I wish, and there have been definitely a lot of art drawn on this subject, that I could just shove my head, just shove it on my head and learn something. A book, or a movie, or... Alright, so... Attract might actually be good. I might hang on to that. Rock Tomb, I might hang on to that. Dig, I will need. Dig, I will need for something, so who can dig? Oh man, you could dig? Oh, that's awesome. Well... yeah, see, that's the thing. Okay, so, again, Charmeleon has access to a lot more variety of moves in terms of types, and Mankey has such a rough move pool that you really would want to teach her something like this. If you can get her as much variety as possible in her offensive capabilities, the best thing you do. And honestly, yes, I think Low Kick will probably just have to go. Brick Break will be better in the long run anyway. I'm not even sure what the damage calculation is for Low Kick. Alright, good. Good. Alright, so after a couple of, TM usage, we've actually got a pretty decent... Now, can anybody learn Bullet Seed? I know this is stupid, but no, that's what I thought. I don't think not. I might use Roar, and I may use Attract depending on what other Pokemon I get that are going to end up being female. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'll go ahead and let Athena keep rolling. I really just want to get her another level. We're cruising around the world, my children. Okay, so okay, so your children are Pokemon battles, but you are not. That is actually very interesting. It's also interesting that I can run out here, but not in rooms. Oh, I can run in rooms. Well, fuck me, right? Maybe I should stop talking shit about the Pokemans.